What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another episode of the Honesty Half Hour, the series where I review every single Skylander ever. Yes, all 167 Skylanders. I do not know who we have today because I haven't spun the wheel yet. It's actually right here. So let's go ahead, give it a spin, see who we have today, play as them for about 15, 20 minutes, and then ramble on for the rest of the video and give them a rating out of 5 stars. So let's go. All right, back at the wheel, gave her a spin. Here's some of the options. We had Imaginators last time, a little bit of Tri-Tip. Who are we going to get today? Eruptor! All right, we get to run up some SSA. All right, so for Eruptor, that is Spyro's Adventure, which is on the top, and he's actually front and center. So here's Eruptor. He's definitely a Skylander I always wanted as a kid, and when I got him, I was really disappointed. But over time, I've actually come to like him quite a bit. Yes, your guys' brains are working. This is the Wii version. Yes, I'm willingly playing the Wii version. But you guys, actually, I'm just going to talk about it during this episode, why I'm actually kind of coming around on the Wii version, and I might actually like it more. So I have it set up right now because the Sunburn solo run will be coming soon via live streams, obviously. And so I needed to bring my Wii U upstairs and get it all set up for the streams. Wow, that is bright. I don't have a wrist strap because I have a stupid nunchuck and oh, it's so dumb. Can you play this game with one of those attachable, you guys know what I'm talking about, the like pro controllers for the Wii? Does anybody know if you can play SSA with that thing? But nah, you guys ain't ready for the type of conversation I'm gonna have with you guys in a second about this version, because I gave it a test go, made sure it worked and everything. Because I haven't played Skylanders on the Wii since probably I streamed it 3 years ago. That's my guess. But I'm kind of coming around on it. I think I'm going to whisper this, but I think it might be the definitive version. Like, I'm tempted to make a whole video about it. Really tempted. Explaining the differences, because they're so subtle. It's something you kind of have to feel and see. Like, even what I'm looking at right now looks different than the 360. Like, it just looks smoother, but that's not what we're here. We're here for Eruptor, so we're here to hope that he plays the same in this version. If not, I might cry. Hopefully he's leveled up. I didn't even check. He's level 10. There we go. All right, so he's on the good path. Let me turn out my volume. All right. Yeah, the game looks like doo-doo turds, okay? But for some reason, it just feels better. I don't know. It's so weird. Make sure my sound's good. Alright. So, Eruptor. There's his stats, if any of you guys care. His lava throw. How do you do this? I'm going to be figuring out this version for a little while. Throw. Erupt. I'm still trying to figure... Oh, Magma Ball. Which is so useless throughout all the games. So I went the eruption path. The other path is the main attack path, like this, but they like bounce. I don't like that. I just like spamming this whenever I want, basically. Which I can already tell he's worse in this version of the game. So if you don't like Eruptor and you play on the Wii version, try the Xbox version, because it lets you do this erupt thing a lot quicker. I'm getting text messages. Crap. Okay. I need to figure out how to play this version. Where do we want to go? You want to go to Oilspill? Should we go to Oilspill? Sure, why not? Just take on chaos immediately? No thanks. Yeah, that is one thing I tested with the Wii version, and I can definitely say it is harder on the Wii. And it has, but it's not for the reason that everyone tells you. Everybody tells you it's because Chaos regains his health. No, that's not why it's harder. That changes nothing. Because literally you watch doing damage and it goes down super fast. Like Chaos's health goes down super fast in the Wii version. That's why in the Xbox version or the XBEC version, whatever they call it, hold on, we need to focus up here. He doesn't regen because I think they just combined the 2 health bars into 1. So you have to take out Chaos in 1 go rather than pretty much 2. But that's not why it's harder. It's the spells. The spells are completely different in this version of the game. And they are so unpredictable and come in so much faster. Like, it's a lot harder. Alright. That's enough of my rambling about this game. If you guys want a whole video about Victor actually liking the Wii version, then request it in the comments right now. Just put, like, we want to see the Wii review. That sounds so wrong. Never mind. Don't comment that at me. See, Eruptor's doing pretty good right now. That's all I'm saying. It's just holding a Wiimote is so uncomfortable. Also, look at... Can you guys see how, like, orange the tip of this is? Because I left it in the sun for, like, 15 years without using it. I had to and didn't know, and then I found it on, like, a windowsill one day, and I was like, what's it doing there? Yeah, it got so sun-faded, it's not even funny. But I thought this was the one that didn't work until I went to test this version of the game, and then turns out my other nunchuck is the one that has, like... okay. I'm just gonna admit, when I was a kid and I was in between playing a game of some sort, also this is the worst part, I would bite the cord like a stupid puppy, and I wish my younger self would have gotten like shocked or something. But yeah, I used to bite the cord like an idiot. Does that stun them? Get that thing away from me. What do you think this is, Giants? You're not any good. I enjoy the motion controls. If I wasn't a streamer. If I didn't stream, it would be fine. Because sitting in this uncomfortable position, pinned into an L desk, like if I was sitting comfortably on the couch or something, I could wave this thing all over and it would be great. But I like bang my hand against the table half the time. Can I shoot it over? Okay, we're gonna see. Is this move? I don't even know what that move. What am I doing? Oh, that's the move. 30 damage. Okay, actually, maybe it's not useless. Also, I think I wore this shirt at a bonfire at Spenny's house, and now it smells like bonfire, even though I just washed it. Most confusing elemental zone ever. That one. I've been lost in there so many times, and I haven't tried it in so long I'd probably do it again. Like, I would just get completely lost. Oh, how nice. In the Xbox version, it doesn't take out everyone. Is that not supposed to be there? Is this supposed to be somewhere else? This beam? I don't know. If we have to backtrack, we will. This is a very short level, so we're literally going to have enough time for like 2 levels. 2 or 3 at this pace. And I did see a comment that people said that the levels themselves are easier in the Wii version. They say it's more balanced, apparently. Is that true? Like, I've seen that comment a million times where people say that the first half, or like the first few levels of SSA on the Xbox PS3 versions are like easy, but then it ramps up to 1,000,000 versus the Wii version's apparently more balanced, which I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Wow. Okay, yeah. I need another key, though. The problem with Eruptor is I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing well, so I don't care. So I guess it's not a problem. I just contradict myself. My hands get extreme. Do they make nunchuck grips? If so, that'd be great, because my hands get so sweaty holding this thing. Like, also, it's just tiny. Uncomfortable. The Wiimote hurts a little more, because it's, like, not sharp, but, you know, jagged edges. Skipping cutscenes is great. This is just becoming a Wii appreciation video. What do you think you guys are doing down there? Oh. Excuse me. Okay, fine. Throw it over there. We'll get another one. Also, like, all the Wiimote shaking, like, just to make it not look weird. I try to bring it up here. That didn't even go in. Because otherwise, like, it just doesn't look right. He does not do a lot of damage. It's the eruption move with constant damage is what does it. Okay, I don't know why I'm worrying about these people again. Swing! Okay, see, that's fun. That's fun. Did I not? We're just gonna take you guys out for funsies. And then we're gonna go over here and do this again for some reason. Throw the bomb. Throw it. This game's rigged. I did that. That's literally like a guy in the NBA. Slam dunk. Nah, that didn't count. That was great! Alright, now quick cut to me in a different level. Alright, so we're loading into Treetop Terrace. It's kind of... I don't know how to explain it. I'm back on the Wii appreciation. Because it's not like... It's really different. It's just the fact that it's slightly different to the point where it feels like I'm playing a different game. And that's kind of really nice. It isn't kind of. It is very nice. Especially if you're a Skylanders content creator. I thought I was going to have to shake the Wiimote right there. Like, having anything new is really nice. That's why I like playing every version of the game. And, like, even though they're the same game in, you know, retrospect, they're the real same game. But, I don't know, it's slightly different. The gameplay's different, different controls. The game looks different. Like, it's strange. I don't know how to explain it. You can only explain it if you've played both. And then there's definitely ups and downs. I think it's gameplay is better on Xbox. I think that's what it's called, right? I thought people were just stupid and they couldn't spell Xbox right until I did some research on what they were trying to say to me. Ooh. I think gameplay-wise, it's better to use a controller. It feels better. It plays better. I don't know why people say that there's always glitches or something like that in those versions. I never am a victim to that very often. I mostly just blame it on the fact that it's an older game. Sure, let's open this up. Oh my god. And if anybody's like me and they still use their nunchucks from time to time, like I don't want to shake it too hard because I feel like it's going to disconnect. Because it does a lot. But it hasn't with this one, so we're okay right now. Look, it's a young Brock. Here, have that. Wow, that did enough damage to already kick him off. Wow. Eruptor's tearing it up right now. There hasn't been a single scare. I am curious how he'd do against a boss fight, but I guess that's for a different time. The Eruptor solo run. No, I'm excited to do the Sunburn solo run. So I like Sunburn's a Skylander where I like it's my life mission to like them. I just think they have such cool design that the rest of them is let down. So, and there's like a cult fan base for Sunburn, which is so funny to me. That there's a cult fan base for anything really, but what are you doing? Throw it. Thank you. I'm on top of them. Here. Yeah, you really screwed yourself there. So yeah, we're doing a Sunburn solo run. And I'm tempted to do a Sunburn solo run in every single game and then make a video about it. Playing as my least favorite Skylander in every single game. Sunburn solo run across all 6 games. I can tell you right now, Trap Team, not going to go well. Imaginators, not going to go well. Other than that, I don't know. I think SSA and Giants, he could do fine. I think you could do it. But the rest are a struggle. I feel like the Wii version just gets associated with Sunburn. Like, because the people that are Wii enthusiasts for Skylanders are also the Sunburn lovers. And it's really weird, to be honest. That's where that cultish fan base comes from. But I'm determined. Hey, if you're going to tell me that a Skyline is better on one's console, I will be there to try it. Hey, buddy. Oh, it still works even though you have your shield up? What kind of broken math is that? Here, I'm gonna take you out with this thing. 30 damage is actually really good. I think, what does Bash's tail swipe do? Nothing's moving. Oh, because I haven't moved it. Bash's tail swipe does like 60 a hit, doesn't it? How often can I barf these things out? Pretty good. Not too shabby. What are the other beams for? I'm so confused. There was like 3 beams there I didn't use. Is there a collectible, I bet? Probably. SSA is just so good. Like, it's such a good game. Sure, it hasn't aged well. It looks like doo-doo cheeks, especially on the Wii version. Yeah, if you ever wanted a reason for a remaster, play the Wii version. Because there's 2 ways that it'll go. The Wii version looks terrible, so you'll want to remaster that way. And then also, it's just better on this. Like, as a game, it flows better. Things make a little bit more sense. There's less cheesy moments, I should say. Like, I've played the Xbox version my whole life. And there's a lot of moments where you're just like, oh, that was interesting. And then you just keep going about your day. But then you realize it didn't make any sense why that happened. So, I think this is the end of the level. Is Arbo gonna tell me thank you? Oh, so I think they use different images for the NPCs. They look different, unless they're just low resolution. Also, I turned on a noise suppression for my mic, so it should sound good. If you guys comment like a thumbs up, I'll know what you mean. Just thumbs up if my mic sounds good, because I put a noise suppression thing on it, so it doesn't go off to the fan. And I have my door open, letting some AC in. We're able to stream with my door open, which is great. And all I needed was to put a little OBS setting on. But I suck with tech, so. Alright, we're putting down the Wiimote and the nunchuck because it is time to give Eruptor his review. I feel like this was the fastest review of my life because he just obliterated. That's why I had to go to a further on level in the game. And he still dominated. He's got a good amount of health. So he's able to take a couple hits and still do fine. So let's break down his moves and give him his rating out of 5 stars. Cut back to me. Alright, so Eruptor. Over the years, I have just enjoyed him more and more. We had to put him back on, jump into the awful looking Wii version that plays really well, strangely. I don't know. Let me know if you want a video on that, because it's like fresh in my brain now and I could make it now. So you guys need to let me know. But Eruptor, let's talk about Eruptor. I used to not like Eruptor at all because I didn't have him on the eruption path. His name's Eruptor, and you're not going to have him on the eruption path? Are you okay? I was not, and I did not like him. But now I love him, and I think he's actually one of the most fun. I do notice in the Wii version, we're back to this again, the Wii version, it's a little more clunky, so I can understand why people playing on the Wii version don't like him as much. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to do research, which I'm not going to do, so you guys will have to let me know. I think his eruptions go off faster with less break in between on the Xbox and PS3 versions. And also, they don't block your view as much. Like, I think it's just because the Wii just doesn't look great in general. So the game doesn't look great. So it's just like a big yellow fire, and like I can't see any of the enemies. They get swallowed in it. But most of the times they die, so I don't really care. So main move is fine. It's actually probably really boring. It's probably one of the worst main moves out of any Skylander. I do not enjoy it. Even on that path, I don't enjoy it. Like where it bounces. It's kind of just like a little extra damage thing because you're mostly just running around enemies, waiting for them to attack, and then after they attack, using your eruption, running around them, doing it again. It does like 16 damage. Before it goes away, it'll do 16 damage probably like 4 or 5 times. So that's a lot of damage, especially in SSA. So I will take that. It is fun to use. The lava ball, barf, whatever it is, actually surprised me. 30 damage is pretty good. It's better than the 11 that his main attack does. Doesn't shoot fast, doesn't do good damage. So it's kind of just like whatever. So I can see why people go that path because they want to upgrade his main attack. Don't. Go the eruption path. So much better. And because it's so much better, I'm going to give him this rating. All right, you ready? It's not a perfect, so calm down. But I honestly think Eruptor is a 4 out of 5. Eruptor is really good, and I mean, there's been times where I beat Chaos with him. I beat most of the minions get obliterated by Eruptor, by the way, especially in the Chaos boss fight. Now, I'm going to go back to the Wii version thing. It's a little different in the Wii version because the fight itself is completely different in the Wii version, but in the Xbox version growing up, he obliterates them. They all stand in one area and they just burst into flames. And the same thing happens for the enemies. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for Eruptor. I thoroughly enjoy him as a Skylander now, which is lovely because I used to despise him. He was like Sunburn level for me. That I loved his design and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Played as him, hated him, and that was it. But that's why this series is a thing. Give every Skylander another chance. Please. That's the purpose of this series for me. I tweeted like 3 years ago when I had Twitter that I wanted, or one day I would enjoy every single Skylander. And this series is a dedication straight to that. So you guys are in this journey with me. So if you guys don't like a Skylander, use them again. Maybe switch a path, something like that. Maybe you'll like them again. If not, maybe not. Maybe that Skylander is just not for you. Other than that, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Honesty Half Hour. I will see you guys next Monday at noon Eastern Time Zone. As always, keep saving Skylands, and I will see you guys soon.